These are 13 cars that have proven they can last hundreds of thousands of miles, with some even reaching 1,000,000. We're counting down vehicles that simply refuse to die, backed by real owner experiences and verified reliability data. Number 13, Honda Odyssey. Since 1994, the Honda Odyssey has been hauling families around and doing it without falling apart, which is exactly what you want from a minivan. J.D. Power gave the 2022 model a reliability score of 81 out of 100, and plenty of owners pushed these vans past 300,000 miles while keeping maintenance costs manageable. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety handed it their Top Safety Pick Award, which matters when kids are in the back seats. If you're hunting for a used one, aim for the 2017 to 2021 models, since those years have the best track record. The combination of affordable ownership, strong resale value, decent ride quality, and actual usable space makes those long miles bearable instead of miserable. Number 12, Mazda Miata. The Mazda Miata showed up in 1989 as the answer for anyone wanting a sports car without the wallet-draining maintenance that usually comes with them. RepairPal scores it at 4.0 out of 5 for reliability, which beats the average in its class. And the annual repair bill typically runs just $429. The NC generation particularly stands out for how well it's put together. You might eventually swap out a radiator or exhaust system, but those aren't the kind of failures that leave you stranded. Owners regularly push these roadsters past 200,000 miles, and the straightforward design means finding parts and getting service done doesn't require hunting down a specialist or emptying your bank account. Number 11, Subaru Legacy. The Subaru Legacy doesn't grab headlines, but the all-wheel drive system and solid performance record make it worth your attention. Take the fourth-generation models, especially the 2004 Legacy with its 3.0-liter flat-six cranking out 245 horsepower and 215 pound-feet of torque, and you get handling and fuel economy that punch above the car's weight class. Between 2005 and 2009, the Legacy hit its stride, with 2006 and 2007 being particularly bulletproof years. Skip the 2009 model entirely because of engine troubles, but the 2010 to 2014 generation cleaned up those problems nicely. Later CVT-equipped models didn't hold up as well, though the 2016 and 2017 years bounced back with strong reliability scores and happy owners. What you end up with is dependable performance that doesn't cost a fortune to buy or maintain. Number 10, Mazda 6. The Mazda 6 proves you can have performance and longevity in the same package, which used to be a trade-off you had to accept. The 2.5-liter engine gets 35 miles per gallon on the highway, while the turbocharged version kicks out 250 horsepower for anyone who wants more grunt. That 6-speed automatic shifts smoothly enough to help the whole drivetrain last longer. City driving gets you 26 miles per gallon, and highway cruising hits 35, which keeps engine strain low over the years. Mazda designed the suspension for actual handling, and the G-Vectoring Control Plus system does the work of protecting tires and suspension parts from premature wear. They built the frame from high-strength steel for both safety and durability, and with proper care, you can push this sedan to 600,000 miles, making it one of the smarter investments you can roll out of a dealership. Number 9, Ford F-150. America's best-selling truck didn't get there by accident, and the F-150's durability record explains why it keeps winning. When Ford dropped the EcoBoost 5.6 engine in the 2011 and 2012 models, they gave truck buyers power and fuel efficiency instead of making them choose one or the other. The 13th generation arrived in 2018 and 2019 with aluminum body panels that cut weight and stopped rust before it could start eating the truck from the outside in. That 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 has earned respect for lasting through serious abuse, and J.D. Power keeps ranking the F-150 at the top for durability year after year. Whether you're loading it with tools every morning or just driving it to work and back, this truck racks up hard miles without falling to pieces. Number 8. Chevrolet Suburban. The Chevrolet Suburban gives you massive space without the reliability penalty you might expect from something this size. Pick from 3 engines depending on what you need: a 3.0-liter turbo diesel, a 5.3-liter V8, or a 6.2-liter V8 if you want maximum power. Drop those seats and you get 144.7 cubic feet of cargo room, which handles everything from moving furniture to hauling sports equipment for an entire team. Go with the diesel if fuel economy matters, since it delivers up to 27 miles per gallon on the highway. Here's a shopping tip worth remembering. Grab the last model year in any generation because manufacturers have usually fixed the problems by then. The 2024 model performs well, though J.D. Power gives it a predicted reliability score of 78 out of 100. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz E-Class W124. Between 1984 and 1995, Mercedes-Benz built the W124 E-Class during an era when they over-engineered everything instead of cutting corners to save money. These cars were designed to outlast their owners, and plenty of W124 models cruise past 500,000 miles, needing nothing more than oil changes and basic maintenance. The diesel engines particularly shine for durability, but even the gas versions handle decades of driving without major drama. People started calling the W124 nearly indestructible because it earned that reputation the hard way. Porsche helped develop the high-performance 500e, which became the E500 later, but even the base W124 delivers exceptional value. This is your shot at owning a Mercedes without the typical luxury car maintenance nightmares, and you still get the build quality and durability that made the brand famous before accountants started making the decisions. Number 6. Toyota Camry. Toyota built the Camry's reputation on reliability and keeping things simple instead of complicated. You get either a 2.5-liter four-cylinder, making 203 horsepower, or a 3.5-liter V6 pumping out 301 horsepower, and both engines prioritize efficiency and lasting power. The front-wheel drive setup teams with an 8-speed automatic that shifts smoothly and keeps running. Fuel economy hits 28 miles per gallon around town and 39 on the highway, which is legitimately impressive. Toyota Safety Sense comes standard with lane departure alert and pre-collision systems that actually work. What separates the Camry from everything else is how low maintenance costs stay, while the car itself just refuses to die. Take care of it properly, and you can push a Camry past 600,000 miles without major repairs. For anyone hunting for a car that keeps running year after year without drama, the Camry delivers exactly that. Number 5. Honda Accord. The Honda Accord sits on this list because it spent decades earning its spot instead of buying it with marketing. The engine stays strong and the components last, which explains why Accord owners routinely see 300,000 miles on the odometer without planning a funeral. The design looks good, the performance stays efficient, and the interior fits passengers and cargo without feeling cramped. Good fuel efficiency keeps daily driving affordable, and the combination of that reliable engine with well-built parts means years of service with minimal headaches. Short trips around town or long highway stretches both work out fine because the Accord provides smooth, dependable transportation without the drama. For a car that serves you well over the actual long term instead of just promising to, the Honda Accord remains one of your best bets. Number 4. Toyota 4Runner. Toyota built the 4Runner for adventure, and built it to survive that adventure, which matters when you're miles from help on a trail nobody maintains. Plenty of owners push their 4Runners past 300,000 miles while dealing with surprisingly few problems. That body-on-frame construction makes it tough enough to handle rough roads and brutal weather without bending or breaking. Pop the hood, and you find the Toyota 22RE engine, which has a reputation as one of the most reliable power plants ever built. The V6 delivers enough punch for city driving and off-road work without struggling. Inside, you get room for passengers and gear without feeling cramped. The 4Runner holds its value better than most SUVs, too, so your money stays protected over time. Need an SUV that handles anything and lasts for years without quitting? The 4Runner does exactly that. Number 3, Toyota Land Cruiser. Toyota has sold over 10 million Land Cruisers worldwide, and that global success comes from this SUV's ability to last hundreds of thousands of miles without major failures. Some properly maintained Land Cruisers have even hit 1 million miles, which sounds impossible until you see the proof. The reliability score sits at 83 out of 100, putting it among the most dependable vehicles you can buy regardless of price. Annual maintenance averages around $800, which sounds reasonable when you compare it to other luxury SUVs like the Cadillac Escalade or Lexus LX that cost significantly more to keep running. Yes, the Land Cruiser demands more money up front, but the quality backs up that price tag. The construction handles serious off-road abuse while the smooth ride and luxury features keep highway driving comfortable instead of punishing. When you need a strong, capable vehicle that lasts instead of breaking down at the worst possible moment, the Land Cruiser handles the job. Number 2, Toyota Sequoia. Since launching in 2000, the Toyota Sequoia has been hauling families around while refusing to fall apart. Models from 2009 forward are especially solid, with fewer problems and smoother rides that make them perfect for long-term ownership. That reliability score of 83.5 out of 100 puts the Sequoia among Toyota's most dependable SUVs, which is saying something given Toyota's reputation. Maintenance runs about $642 per year on average, which fits right in for an SUV this size. Repairs rarely happen, and only roughly 15% of the issues that do crop up qualify as major problems. The Sequoia offers serious space for families and the kind of durability that gets you through hundreds of thousands of miles without drama. Need a tough, family-friendly SUV that keeps going? The Sequoia delivers that reliability. Number 1, Lexus LS 400. The Lexus LS 400 takes the top spot for reasons that go beyond marketing claims, and auto journalist Matt Farah proved it by driving his LS 400 to 1 million miles. When Lexus launched this luxury sedan in 1989, it changed what people expected from luxury cars by delivering dependability that was almost unheard of in that class. That V8 engine under the hood runs smoothly for decades instead of years, and the ride stays smooth while the cabin remains comfortable and quiet enough to make long drives pleasant instead of exhausting. Maintenance stays straightforward and costs less than what other luxury cars demand, which means you're not trapped paying premium shop rates forever. Even at high mileage, owners report few problems worth mentioning. Looking for a luxury sedan that won't let you down when you need it most? The Lexus LS 400 stands as one of the best choices ever built. These 13 vehicles proved themselves through actual use instead of lab tests, racking up hundreds of thousands of miles while refusing to quit. From family haulers to luxury sedans to adventure-ready SUVs, these cars and trucks deliver the reliability that actually matters when you count on your vehicle every single day. Hit that like button and subscribe for more honest automotive insights based on actual data.